Are we going, yeah? Notts County talk outside Med Lane in the late kick-off. It's finished Notts County 2, Chesterfield 2. I'm joined by Holly. Holly, we're still unbeaten. We came from behind. Are you happy with that?
Happier than I was at half time. Yeah, I mean, say if someone said to me this morning you get a point from Chesterfield, I'd be like, alright, okay. But yeah, I think Chesterfield were the better team in the first half, and then I think from about, obviously when the two changes happened, I think Notts were the better team. So yeah, happy with the point, but wish we'd started better.
I got some pelters on Twitter at half time. I suggested it wasn't as bad as I thought. I didn't honestly think the first half was terrible. I saw the first half as we just needed to speed up. What were the issues you saw?
Yeah, there was no urgency as such, and there was kind of little errors from individual people that kind of caused bigger errors on the pitch. But Chesterfield just looked like they were kind of more up for it in the first half. But then when Notts came out the second half, it was kind of a bit more of a different energy, kind of 10 minutes into the second half. But no, it wasn't awful. I've seen Notts play a lot worse.
Yeah.
But I think because we've seen how they played in pre-season and we've seen the players that we've got and the quality that we signed, Notts fans just expect more, I think, and that was always going to come with the club because of the club's like kind of stature in the National League. It's going to happen. And I think as well, obviously Notts fans have paid to watch this, so yeah, there was a kind of a lot of uproar at half time, but that was hopefully silenced by full time.
Yeah, team selection then. I looked at it and I thought, who are they going to pair with Palmer? Obviously, we all knew it was going to be Palmer in centre mid. I was hoping for Bajrami. It ended up being Jim O'Brien. What are your thoughts on how he played, how the team sets up when we've got him?
Jim always kind of, so when he played the first game at home, he was key and he was vital, and I think it also depends on the opposition's kind of centre mid, and we're kind of outnumbered in that centre mid, so it was always going to be an uphill battle. But I think Jim does a lot of things good, and he tries to do a lot of things good as well, and if it doesn't come off, Notts fans are straight on his back, which is a bit harsh at times because he does do a lot and he works off the ball or something. Like if he loses it, he's one of these players that will always be the first one to work back to win it back. But no, I was kind of surprised by the lineup. I didn't know what I was expecting to happen, but I think this kind of proves that Austin should be starting just in the team in general. I'm not saying in replace of Jim or anyone like that, but just saying in the team in general, Austin deserves to be in that 11.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Like you said, the subs changed the game. I was about to ask you about Austin, but Scott came on as well, hopefully getting that match fitness. Do you want to see him paired with Langstaff? Because I thought we were very, very dangerous when they both played together.
I mean, 100%. They came together. They came from the same club together. Their goals and assists stats last year at Gateshead were insane. Why wouldn't you want to see them together? And I know kind of Scott's been getting back from kind of like injury, illness, whatever. It's been slowing down his kind of match fitness. But when him and Austin came on, I don't know what was said to him or if it was just their natural kind of tenacity, but they changed the game and they just brought a different energy, and they just seemed like they were going to fight for every ball. They were making runs off the ball and they were just creating space for each other, which helped Lanscaff because then he had more space to play himself.
I also think those subs helped Ruben. He was very, very subdued, wasn't he? They suppressed him really well. As soon as you've got Austin that's making the runs he is, and Scott as well, that opened up a massive amount of space for Ruben.
Yeah, I spoke to someone at half time who was watching the game on BT Sport, and they said that Rodriguez had 2 or more time, and he was quiet for him in the first half. But that's bound to happen. People know how good Ruben is and what he can do, so to put 2 on him just makes sense to do it. So yeah, I think it did help him massively because it made Chesterfield think about the other players that came on, especially Austin when he got 2 assists straight away. It made them take their eye off Ruben. Then he got to play his actual game and he got to do more kind of ball work, and he was in and around the box more often.
Yeah, they're a really good side, Chesterfield. I've got to give credit to them. I thought they made it very, very difficult for us. We next go to Halifax, so I think are still bottom of the league. I think they lost to Wealdstone maybe today. Is that a game early on this season you feel like we've really got to go and win?
Yeah, definitely. I think clean sheet, 3 points. Don't matter how many goals, but some goals to kind of boost the goal tally would be good at this point in the season, and it would be a good kind of stepping stone to kind of keep and build on some momentum and getting going into like the bigger games as well, because we've got Solihull coming up, which is always a tough game.
Yeah, they came from 3-0 down to win 4-3 at Scunthorpe today. Final question then, Holly. Is it going to be obviously going to be Langstaff, who's your man of the match?
Yeah, Langstaff scored 2 goals, but like I said, I think Austin was the game changer, and without Austin, Langstaff doesn't score those 2. So no, I think Langstaff did well, and credit to him because he took his goals very well. But no, even though Austin only came on at probably the 60-minute mark, Austin was my man of the match.
Yeah, I thought it was very good. Got to agree. And Palmer as well. Holly, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Cheers.